Here comes a problem about a hurricane. This is from chapter 6.3 and covers the Poisson distribution. So we have, for the past 110 years, a certain state suffered 33 direct hits from major category 3 to 5 hurricanes. Assume that this was typical and that the number of hits per year follows a Poisson distribution. Complete parts A through D. So all we're going to want to do is use StatCrunch's Poisson calculator. We go Stat, Calculator, Poisson, and all we need to do to be able to ask what the probability of getting 0 hurricanes is know the mean of the distribution. And that actually comes from doing the rate times the amount of time you're talking about. Now, the rate of hurricanes hitting a year is 33 over 110, which we can just calculate real quick as 30%. Probably should have known that. Okay. And the amount of time, we're talking about a single year, so t would be 1 here. So lambda times t, 0.3 times 1 is just 0.3. Okay, if this had said in 2 years, then it would be 0.6, right? Because it would be lambda times 2. Okay, so let me put in 0.3 here. And now we can figure out what this probability is. So about 74%. I just take that back, paste it in here, and around to 4 places. Okay. Now, what is the probability the state will be hit by at least 1 major hurricane in a single year? So for that, we just go back to our calculator, and we hit greater than or equal to 1. Right? 1 or more hurricanes a year. What's the probability? About 26%. Right? Once every 4 years. And around to 4 places again. I think I did that right. Okay. Now it asks us this question, is this unusual? And 25% chance, no, that's not unusual. Remember the criterion they use here in this chapter for unusual is 5% or less. Okay, so this is unusual. And then what is the probability that the state will be hit by at least 3 major hurricanes in a single year, as happened several years ago? So go back to our StatCrunch calculator, at least 3. Ooh, pretty small percent chance, less than 1% chance, right? And round it to 4 decimal places, so we get a 6 here. Okay, does this indicate the hurricane season several years ago was unusual? Yeah, that was pretty unusual. Right, that's not going to happen all the time, thank goodness. What is the probability that the state will be hit by at least 2 major hurricanes, as happened last year? So that's a little bit better chance, about a 4% chance. And does this indicate the hurricane season was unusual? No. Oh, sorry, yes, it's less than 5%. My bad. So that's how you work through that one. Of course, once you have the calculator set up, it's a really easy question as long as you know what to put in the calculator. Sometimes getting that mean number that you need is a little tricky. Right? This mean number is what you need to be able to use the calculator. So I hope that helps.